Family back in the building. So, one thing I want to talk about right now is getting back into this swing trade um, from over the weekend, really Friday. It's Sunday right now. It's actually 2:33 a.m. on January 20th. I actually didn't hold all the positions that I intended to hold from where I intended to hold them, which really would have still been a great thing to do, but I faltered. I'm not gonna lie. I got into the trade somewhere in here into some shorts and this major candle here and stuff. And in the sideways activity, I gave a couple dollars back, but nothing major. Um, as you can see, my balance is 25,318. So I literally from when I started today trading at around 6 p.m. Till now it's 2 in the morning, but I made about $100 and then I gave back 101. So through time, but it's through holding the trade. So um, it's just been waiting to go into profits. As you can see, I've been waiting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours just for it to finally take off. And every single one of these candles that you see, I actually thought the stock was going to run, but it's because it's in the zone. But we'll get more into that. So right now we're having some power out of the 20 moving average zone. I'm going to take some of my higher moving averages off the table so you can kind of see the chart a little clearer. And if you are wondering what the other moving averages are and their relevance, go check out my moving averages video. All right, so here we are. We have a bullish candle coming out of the 20 zone, and this is on the 1 hour time frame. And so this is after a nice powerful run from um, the Friday, and then a little sell off of it, and now we're going to get the continuation of that. So that will be a full leg for me in the trade, and I am looking to profit from that as quickly as possible. So that is the 1 hour time frame. We're going to jump up and look at the 4 hour. So I'm pretty much managing the trade from the 1 hour and 4 hour time frame, but I'm trading it on. Guess where I'm trading it on, guys? I'm managing it on the 1 and the 4. So where am I trading it on? Let's go to my wife for the answer. Wife, my wife is tired. Let's say it again. The 30 minute. You see, if she didn't know, then I literally would have been embarrassed. But she knew. So there you go, guys. It's the 30 minute. And if you don't know why that is, go check out some of my other videos. Learn some more stuff. Get in the comment box. Like, subscribe. So anyway, let's check out the 4 hour time frame. Here we are on the 4 hour. Let's zoom in. Look at this. Let's get this stuff off of the map. We need to see the chart. Now, I know my chart looks crazy as heck because I have so much drawn up. So I'm going to hurry you through what my process is here. So up here, you see that stock ran all the way here. I marked that as a major resistance and it fell from there. And look at that candle. It fell, and that's a 4 hour candle. Could you imagine for 4 hours watching the stock just go down for 4 hours straight? It's a beautiful day in anyone's life. So you got the dead cat bounce here, and then it falls under the 200, and it finds itself there. What's interesting about this is you see the touch points. It bounced off that zone. It ran. You get this bull candle through that I believe that's the 200 or the yeah, that's the 200. So you get the bull candle run through the 200. That goes bullish, but it's a failure to make new highs. So we're going back to the downside. And when we go back to the downside, where does it respect price? Right back to the T in the exact zone, literally. So for technical analysis traders, you can do this in a way that is still aligned with your technical analysis by using the moving averages. All right, it's not one or the other. It could be both. That's what she said. All right, so um, let's get back to business here. Now, as you can see, I'm in profits by $100. And the reason why I knew to start actually filming at this time is because I wanted to show you guys that turnaround and picking the right times to actually trade because I put a lot on the table. I'm a little over leveraged, but not massively. See, I put a 0.03 on the table, which is against my rules, but I knew what was happening. And once you find that confidence level, when you know just what's going on, you just hold, you know what I'm saying? So this is the start to a swing trade. It's not actually my actual trade itself, but I wanted you guys to see it. And the reason why I have a 0.03 is because I will be scalping away at that as the profits come in. So right now I'm just looking for the run that this particular uh, setup is going to give me, and I'm gonna cash in, man. I'm gonna cash in. I'm gonna try to hold it as long as I possibly can. But being that I'm trading a prop firm, it's really about your daily bread, you know. And so It's been the best way for me to tighten up my strategy and die down on the give and take. You know, now I'm just taking from the market consistently, which is good. You know, I'm coming from a negative $500, so where I'm only at $400, it's really I would have been at 900 right now, above what you gave me. So, you know, I'll be just about hitting 26. But my goal is to double what I've made last week, and I think I could do it, man. I think I could do it. It's just intense focus, understanding the play, and knowing where you're heading with this. So, as you can see, I kind of created a channel to figure out the directional bounce as I recognized that this is what was going to start happening. Let me get a different color chalk here. Give me a second. It's, what do you use? I mean, yellow. Okay. So, needless to say, you can see the blue line that I drew up, indicating that we are bouncing in a range, and then right here is the breakout of said range. So, though I do see a takeoff happening out of this zone, I do believe that there might be a return because where the stock price is heading from here, it needs to find stability. And this could have possibly been it. I'm sorry if my screen is small to you guys. Give me a second. But yeah, the run is I'm trying to show you is that the stock ran from here, then fell, then the 200. I'm starting to make my 200 skinny, but I'm going to make it large so people can understand. Okay, so stock ran, fell, and then it's bouncing and it falls. So now we're expecting a trajectory little run. Same thing you see here. We're expecting that again because this is just a cycle. It's just repeating. So we are more confident in the play, which is why we got a zero point 0.3 there because it's off of the 200. So this is a powerful support zone. So now we're expecting the stock to basically find massive buy orders right in that zone. I don't know why that just happened, but yeah, massive buy orders in that zone. What am I looking for? Oh, right in this zone should be a lot of buy orders, and everyone's expecting the run. So everybody's pretty much expecting that fall, which is what I played on into the day. But the pin back out of the third candle is where I lost, say, 80% of what I gained for the day. And it was because, again, I was betting to the downside to get the full gap fill that you can see right there. So I was trying to get that gap fill, and I just got overzealous. I should have walked away with the 100. I already had a position to the upside, so that would be getting fulfilled right now. And I knew it was the safer play, but you know, you go in the market and you try different strategies, and I'm not against that because it teaches you little nuances of things. As long as you're managing your risk, it doesn't really matter. You know how much you don't want to give back to the market. So if it's something in between that range, is what it is. And so here I am, trying to catch the bounce and run this play at least back to the previous highs. So that would be in the range of about here off the bat. Let's get that, put that as a target and say, yeah, that will be the next area of interest. And I'm just holding it out. I'm a vampire. I'm up all night, up all day. Whoa. Yeah, guys. So as you can see, my channel and everything, and I'm gonna clear this up in a second so we can really chart it with all those stuff that I have is pretty much how I gauge the trade. You know, how I figure out my position and what direction we're heading with this and all that. All right, so I wanted to make this clear for you guys, so I took off a few things. Right now, we're just looking at a 200 moving average represented by our red line. We have our channel. We have our 20 moving average represented by the white line. And then this yellow line represents our previous high, which is our first target. And as you can see, once again, in this area is where we actually broke the channel. So you had attempt one, two. So up top here, you see first run, resistance is made. This is the highest it's going to go. And then major sell-off. So you have attempt one. Then down here, you have the run back off of the 200, lands on the 20, pushes off of the 20, failure to break the ceiling of the channel, and it falls right back down into the bottom, going towards the bottom of the channel. After that run back to the bottom, it runs, lands back on the 200 again, and then you have that run where it pushes through the channel this time. You see the difference in all these? It got to it, didn't fully make it. Got to this one, but didn't fully make it. Got to the third time, and it pushes through, and then price wicks out. But it did push through first. It broke it, fractured it. Then you have a sell-off again, and then on attempt number 4, on the run back, you get the 20 M8 halt. And so many different ways you can look at this, because if you look down here, you can see where stock fell completely after that last attempt where it fractured the channel. Stock ran off, created a new low. This is a new low. This was the resistance points. Double resistance. So it stopped here, bounced, came back here, which is a bullish. This should be bullish. And it went, what? In the channel. It wasn't bullish. Fell through. Now it created a new low. It's going back to create a new high. And that's what you want right there. You want it to bounce, fall into the 20 MA, and then look right here. What do you have when it falls into the 20 MA? You have the 20 MA halt. That's right, people. The 20 MA halt. Look at that big bull candle that comes out of that. Stock runs, falls off of it, but finds its way through the breakthrough and powers through. Now, of course, you being a trader, your entry is right here when all of these candles are eliminated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All of these are being eliminated by power. You're in that bar somewhere in here. You can get that run all the way to even look, the push through the 200. So you could have got it all the way to there. And then the return, you can play to the downside, or you can lightly play or watch until it gets into the zone. And when it does get into that zone, you pick up and you go from there. This was the first zone I made money. As you can see, it's still highlighted by me because I made money in that zone into the 200. And then this was my weekend, Friday, going into Friday. And now this is my Sunday going into Monday. Well, technically it's Monday now. It's 2 in the morning. So it's Monday, right? But I'm up $200 basically on the day. And the day hasn't even started. And I'm not playing the main markets yet. So after this, I will be going to sleep. And then I would wake up later on and I will continue trading. But I will leave something on the table to continue to grow while I sleep. And this is my format to a decent swing trade. Now, I will take all these off of the video, the third part of this video, because I am chopping this up so that I can actually get what I want on it. Um, so just make sure if you like what you're seeing, you take a picture of this, save it. Um, yeah, just make sure you try the strategy, man. I promise you 100 million, thousand, billion times. This will make you money, and it works, and it's what professionals do. Um, yeah. So see you in a few hours around market open, and yeah, I froze. I'm tired, y'all. I'm sorry. You see that? I just ain't nothing even happened. I just froze in thought. Okay, guys, I'm going to clear this and go to sleep, and I will talk to you guys later.
Ah, humbug.